Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of 0500 IGCSE English First Language. I got hold of a very precious document which I felt utmost desire to share with you before the exams when there will be very limited time. I suggest that you just attempt this paper, that is 2024 W or winter, and the whole complete marking scheme along with complete instructions has been provided by Cambridge for this document, and it's a completely, you can say, prepared document. I'm just explaining it for the purpose of clarification. You people can take screenshots. You can just attempt one paper and review all your tips and techniques with regard to all the questions of paper 1. So we will be looking at this complete document which has 42 pages, but I will be discussing the major and the key points which I have found to the benefit of all the students. Therefore, my students, please stay tuned. This is to my legendary years 11 students. So this is a walkthrough which has been dedicated to all the students. It has been written by the person who prepared this document, and with the best wishes he is starting this document. And how are you supposed to use it? It is said that this walkthrough is for anyone looking to nail first language English paper 1. Obviously, to nail something, it means that you master, you want to achieve perfection in that. Whether you are fine tuning your skills or just starting your IGCSE journey, because it gives you complete tips and directions. Even a new learner in the field of IGCSE can watch this and read it so that his complete ideas are, you can say, clear and lucid. Now, this entire walkthrough is based on the following paper. Just as I have mentioned the year, this is 0500 variant 1, paper 1, and October November 2024. You can note down the year. First, my advice is that you attempt the paper. When you are free from your mathematics paper of 7th May, you should take rest. Then you should attempt this complete paper. Then you should open this video and keep the marking scheme and all the answers which I have shared before you. And this is all centered around B's. All the text A, text B, text C, they are recommended. They are related to the topic of B's. I highly recommend that you source this paper, print it, and work through it alongside the guidance provided in this walkthrough. So this is what I am also advising you, that you should get the printed copy of the paper, and then you should attempt it so that you are following it with absolute clarity. So let's move on with the next questions and with the next instructions. Now, what are the contents? First of all, paper breakdown. Then you will also be instructed how much time to spend on each paper. Instructions about regarding the short questions of text A. Then instructions about summary writing. You might have listened to all the videos and you might have attempted all the papers, but this would be the final rehearsal before your actual paper. Short questions again of 2C, then the writer's effect question of 2D. The pattern has also been revised here. Then even the extended writing attempt is there with 3 samples. And the topic which you got in this paper was journal writing. So my dear student, this is not a document to miss. You must attempt the whole paper and then you should watch this video keeping these slides in front of you. You already know that P1 will be of 2 hours. It would have 80 marks and the percentage will be 50%, and it assesses both your reading as well as writing skills. There are 3 questions, the big ones, and you will want to smash them out of the park along with the smaller questions too. So you see that both types of questions need to be mastered accurately in order to get maximum marks. Summary, writer's effect, extended writing, all these questions are there. Down, this is a star. I have made these, you can say, annotations myself for the sake of clarity. On short questions of text A, you should not be spending more than 30 minutes. This is an estimated version. If you think that you can complete it in 20 minutes, that would be excellent. And then you can spend 20 to 25 minutes on summary writing. Then as far as 2D is concerned, it should have 30 minutes. They have not mentioned the time of 2C, that is of 10 marks. You need to adjust time of that too. And then the last question, not less than 40 minutes. There is no compromise of 40 minutes for extended writing. This is something that you are supposed to do very, very positively. Don't forget to factor in time for planning, reading the text carefully, and making amendments to your answers. So, reading and planning, all these are important aspects of this paper. You should be working right up to the final minute of the exam. There is no time to waste. I have repeatedly told you that in paper 1 of IGCSE, the biggest challenge is time management. The more precise you will be, the more calm you will be, the better marks and the better attempt you can produce in the exam. Now, instructions regarding short questions starting from A to E, that is text A. Now they are going to guide you that what kind of abilities are assessed in this question. Short comprehension questions based on text A. To perform well, it is important to follow the order of the task. Do not change the order of the questions, and use the marks and space provided to gauge the appropriate length. The marks that the question carries and the space which has been provided. Remember, I have already explained all these points in my videos. So, this will be a confirmation of what I have already informed you, and even the length appropriate and detail. 2 marks, 2 means 2 details, and be mindful of the line or paragraph references. If you are asked to find the answer from, for example, paragraph 2, you should be highlighting paragraph 2 so that there is no mistake. In the same way, line number you have to read very carefully so that you are not mistaken as they guide you to the correct parts of the text. So, underline and specify the area from where the answer is to be picked so that you are not mistaken. Avoid selecting answers from random sections or copying excessively. Remember, I have already informed you about this, that copying excessively is really dangerous. Do these as quickly as possible. We are talking about text A, and from question A to E, you need to be very much in hurry. So you see they have given around 10 to 12 minutes to attempt this. Then top tips of 10, these questions have been repeated in the sense or in the form of bullet points. You need to read the command words very carefully. You remember I told you about briefly tell give 2 details, or if they say provide evidence, then you have to take evidence from the text. When they advise you to use own words, you should be using own words, and you should be avoiding wholesale copying, and your explanation should be clear and precise. Do not skip key details, important details you must not be skipping. Interpret details carefully. Interpret means that you understand the meaning of those details carefully. All these points are extra relevant, and I think there is nothing that has not been told to those students who have been associated with me with regard to IGCSE 0500 English first language and concision and precision. As you remember, I always tell you that these are the 2 keywords of perfection in this comprehension passage. Make sure your responses accurately communicate details from the text. Remember that writing is not assessed in this part. So, lengthy sentences are not required. After a few minutes, this examiner is going to share you the answer and how they will be written. Now, this is the answer style that they have started. From here, you will be copying, you will be tallying your answer. So, you see, it was a question which was carrying 1 mark. Look at the brevity. You don't need to say that the biggest bee in our colony is called Queen Bee. You will just answer like a quiz question, and just Queen Bee will be the answer. You see how smartly, briefly, precisely, and concisely they have written. Then they ask you the own words mean explanation of this. 2 words were there, and the meaning is special diet was our specific food plan. So diet should also be replaced with a synonym. Then you will be given 2 by 2 marks. Now next word you see sole purpose. So only intention. So you see the sample answers which I shared in my videos after checking the mock papers of good students, of excellent students. They had followed the same brevity, the same precision. So you are supposed to follow the same. Two characteristics have been demanded in bullet points, not that you combine the two characteristics in one sentence. And this green tick is an indication of the fact that all these answers were correct. So this is a marking scheme. Look at the handwriting. Although it's a typed version, but this is an indicator of the fact that everything is legible, clear, simple, brief. Remember to define both strands. This is synonyms are fine, bullet point, short answer. I think they have started now the summary question. No, we are still on text A. Then they say identify two ways in which bee pollination is needed for plants. So these are the two ways, and I have written the word command word at the top of two ways because the command word said two ways. The command word said reread. So you are supposed to follow and underline the command words. Then the question demands 3 marks. The examiner has provided you 3 lines in 3 independent points. With this much brevity, you have to answer. If you would have your own attempt in front as a comparison to this, you will be able to check your own answer and point out your own mistakes. And this paper you must attempt because so much effort has been done upon this paper, upon the tips and techniques. Now, again, you see, why might some humans disregard the threats to bees? Disregard means don't pay attention to them. So, you see, firstly, secondly, lastly, or even thirdly could have been written. 3 points, 3 reasons, and 3 marks. This should be the style. Pay attention to the number of marks. There is a mistyping error over here. Number of marks is equal to number of points. Use your own words as much as possible. So these are the, you can say, golden rules which they have revised. Now they have shared instructions regarding the summary question, your ability to identify a range of relevant ideas, and they have advised you to focus on even 8 content points. They say that even if you pick 8 content points, that will not be a bad attempt, rather it will be a good attempt, because the important thing is that you follow the word limit of 120 words. There should be focus in your question. The main points should be there. Similar ideas must be joined together. All the tips which I have given in my summary video, they are being tallied. Use more complex sentences because simple sentences is not the requirement. If there are two distinct strands, meaning that there are two headings, then you can make 2 paragraphs. Otherwise, 1 paragraph is suggested. Lifting is not allowed. Limit your marks. What will limit your marks? Lifting. Own words are preferred. Lifting will limit your marks. And the examiner advises you to spend 20 minutes on this question. So you see, this is a very beautiful presentation which they have shared with you. And then they will also share more instructions regarding summary. I think use the keywords, highlight and number, avoid working through the text from top to bottom. Just concentrate on the underlined content points and the specified area. Each sentence should ideally contain 2 to 3 related points. If you will write one content point in one sentence, that will be very bad. Only once you can do that, you write one simple sentence having one strong content point. Otherwise, 2 content points in one sentence or 3 even, then you will be able to write complex sentence. Avoid using only simple sentences. That's why I have given it red star. I have read it each and every word of it before sharing this video with you. I have read it thoroughly. Don't lift phrases. And then this they have used this new term, discourse markers. Discourse markers, my dear students, is the same thing as linking devices. They will be sharing the sample answer of summary 2 with you. Use a few ambitious word choices. Some challenging words or interesting words you can use. Otherwise, focus more on the own words. If the summary addresses 2 strands, write 2 shorter paragraphs. Otherwise, one is sufficient. I am repeatedly telling you. 8 ideas is more than enough. It's not 1 mark per point. Basically, the writer, the examiner is going to see how much did you remain and how much did you follow the focus of the question. How well did you organize your ideas and how strong your linking was, how many complex sentences did you write. This is what they are going to see. So you see, even if you have not downloaded this paper, in this video, in this slide, they have given the text as well. So this is beekeeping. Otherwise, you can download the paper 2024 W. This is the text. I'm just scrolling it down. And here there is the summary question. According to text B, what should people consider and do before taking up beekeeping? So there is just one focus strand. What should people consider and do? There are slightly two things being asked. Your summary should not be more than 120 words. 10 marks are for the content and 5 marks for the quality of writing. This is a revision of P1, complete revision. This is a fairly straightforward summary task as it asks you to summarize. There is just one focus, making it easier to manage because both the things they are interrelated. That what should people consider and do before taking up beekeeping? Just one focus, 8 to 10 content points, well structured paragraph should be there. I have highlighted so that we can quickly go through these notes. Now you see that even in their attempt they have highlighted those content points, so you can tally your underlining with this slide. Beekeeping is hard work. Beekeeping is forbidden in our area. All the highlighted areas you can note down. Choosing clothing that is effective. Unavoidable sting. Your urban neighbors not be so happy. Then point number 5. It is in the form of split. Bees can't be left for long periods to look after, or bees can be costly. Now you see the numbers correspond to the sequence and grouping. Don't forget this step. The numbers correspond to the sequence and grouping. They wish that you mark the content points and put numbers also on them. This is the model summary response, and you can read it yourself. What I can point out, what I did not like in this answer was the short forms, because I don't recommend you to use short form than you in the summary. Honestly speaking, this is a sincere advice from my side. But these discourse markers or linking devices, or you can say linking devices or conjunctions you can use, like furthermore, in addition, you see dash has been used, and at the time of conclusion all in all has been used. So this is all acceptable and good. Now there are some further steps as to how this student wrote this summary. He is giving us evaluation. To construct this summary, I first made sure I clearly understood the question. So you see, this is your checklist. That first I will read the question. I will find out the focus of my question, that what is being asked. Then I will underline 8 to 10 content points. Next step will be that I will group similar ideas. Next step will be paraphrasing. Next step will be using own words and avoiding wholesale copying. Next step will be using characters or you can say linking devices. For example, furthermore, in addition. Next step will be organization of the ideas in one paragraph and roughly within the word limit. Finally, I ended with a sentence that summarized the main idea. There is no need to write conclusion. You can just end with the last content point. Now, I think they have started question 2A to C. You are assessed on your ability to identify and understand key vocabulary. Now, you see, this is 2C, which carries 10 marks. I will be quickly going through it because it's a simple question. Comprehension by selecting relevant examples, explaining them concisely. I'm going to show you the answer. Do these as quickly as possible. You must finish 2C in 10 minutes. This is my advice. Starting from 2A to E. Ensure you find a word or phrase. This is very simple question. You can easily do it. Avoid including any redundant material, meaning repetitive material. You can usually find the first answer early in the text with subsequent answers appearing in chronological order, but not always. Make sure you select only one example. This is with reference to 2C. Repeatedly, examiners have given this advice, and make 3 analytical comments, meaning while analyzing, make those comments based on the focus, usually related to thoughts and feelings. Then These are the answers of 2C, my dear students. The same brevity, the same preciseness I have recommended, that the starting of the answer should be very next to the place where the bullets and where the space has started. You see, one word answers, all are correct. Again, the meanings of own words. You see, the word was relaxing, the meaning is resting. Root word should not be used. The word was mild and the meaning is cool. And you see, just one option has been given. And you remember, some of my students had given more than one option. And I wrote on their paper that do not provide more than one option because you have to save your time. The word is sipping and the meaning is drinking. One word, one meaning, one option. Same brevity, same neatness, same clarity. Now this is 2C. This is a bit, you can say they have given us the suggested meaning. For example, this was the first example is there. 1 mark for the example. I agree with that, little B, announced Damien, smacking his lips in pleasure at the taste of honey and berries. We should venture out of our own hives and taste the sweet nectar of life. Get ahead of the crowd. Nice big shop in the middle of town. You see, firstly, taste the sweet nectar of life reflects Damien's optimism, that he was positive about it, suggesting. साथ ही the student has started the suggested meaning along with the example. He sees running a business as rewarding. Secondly, it evokes something sweet. Now you see, your answer idea should match with this. Wording will obviously different because you are not going to memorize and you don't know what's coming in the paper. Lastly, the phrase suggests that it shows his adventurous nature. Number one, it showed his positivity. Number two, it evokes something sweet. Number three, it talks about his adventurous attitude or behavior. So these are the 3 bullet points which I have orally spoken. You can match them with your answer. You can join them into 3 sentences, but 3 distinct points should be there. So he says, say 3 things because you have completed first 3 answers. Now coming to writer's effect. The writer's effect question, which is called 2D, it assesses your ability to identify unusual or striking word choices. Wherever you find something striking, that will be the image, and you are supposed to identify it. Powerful imagery. Then explore their effects. Obviously, you will write down their explicit meaning and then you will write down their effect or implicit meaning. You will need to craft 2 paragraphs because the examiner has asked you to work upon 2 paragraphs. Each analyzing 3 choices, 6 in total. So you see, this is a confirmation of what has been taught to my students by me. And of course, all the teachers, Alhamdulillah, would have taught according to the same instructions. While you can discuss other stylistic features, focus on vocabulary and imagery. So you see, in this sample answer, you would feel that there is some more mature way of expressing. But this instruction is absolutely clear that the focus should be on explicit meaning and implicit meaning, that is effect. So spend 30 minutes on 2D. This is the advice of this examiner. And top tips of 2D that provide an overview, just as I have given you the pattern that you should start with the overall effect sentence of that paragraph. Then you will talk about 3 images. Be deliberate in your selection. Choose clear examples. Always I advise you that do not choose difficult examples for which you cannot find out connotation or effect easily. Avoid long quotations. So you see, the examiner is so sincere with you, and Alhamdulillah, my directions were quite close to these. Provide 6 examples, 3 from each. So you see how repeatedly the instructions are being provided so that the student don't make mistakes, but in the tension of exams again the students make mistakes. So no problem, we are all learning from our mistakes, but in the exam you should not be making too many mistakes. Start with the explicit meaning, then dive into deeper analysis, and in the deeper analysis, what do you have to do? You have to work for associations and connotations. Alhamdulillah, all the directions are up to the mark. And then writer's effect sample. This is the question. Paragraph 5 and 11 are to be worked. I hope you would have attempted this answer before telling. The thing is that the structure is absolutely clear, that you will start with the overall effect sentence, then you will say firstly the image, first image, then you will write down the meaning of that image, then you will write down the effect of that image, and then you will write the effect of the whole image. You can write in the form of any selected idea that you have mentioned. You can find a copy of text C further into this walkthrough. They have given you text C. You can take now the screenshot of that. This is the structure revision which I have told you. Take the screenshot of this structure. The structure of 2D. Number one, the overall effect. Number two, firstly, the writer describes quote. You will mention the first image, then the writer's use of word class quote, then the explicit meaning, then the writer's use of imagery, that is, you can talk about hidden meaning or connotations, and then you will write down the effect of the whole image. So, my dear student, these are the 5 steps which I have already mentioned in my video of 2D. Following these steps will ensure that your analysis is as developed and focused as possible. Now here they have given us some further guidance. I think this is not difficult. They have highlighted the images. They have explained their literal meanings. But first you should attempt the passage yourself, and then you should just tally your answers, because all this is absolutely clear to you, has been repeatedly taught, that what is the suggested meaning. Comedic image है, boastful, almost exaggerated sense of pride. It is, the word is almost, it's not almost. Now you see from the second paragraph, they have again, now you see the student has highlighted the images and the other important things. Many teachers and many, you can say, examiners think that highlighters are not allowed, but through many resources, I have found that there is no harm in using them. So you see, my dear student, this is the first sample response of 2D. There are more after this, but you can just tally the images. The overall effect, it starts with this, then it starts firstly, the first image, then the meaning of that image. And here the writer has used some connective devices like additionally and secondly, too many. And this is just going to be, my dear students, a wastage of time, because obviously you have a word limit for this question as well as time limit. You have 300 words and you can roughly contribute 50 words per image. So please do not write very, very lengthy, detailed explanation of the image. The pattern which I have explained above should be the criteria. Don't be misled by some of the lengthy responses, because I'm going to share the comments of the examiner on these lengthy attempts. You can read them yourself. He says here there is a tick. You see, here the green tick is there because this attempt is brief. This is a brief attempt. You can take the screenshot of this. Firstly, the writer describes this. The writer's use of the verb swung refers to the bee moving in a curved position, curved motion, entering with a sense of speed and momentum. So you see here the connotation is being described. Writer's use of images suggests. Now the implicit meaning is being described. When you use the word suggest, it means that you are describing implicit meaning. This one is a better attempt, my dear students, because it is brief. The first attempt was very lengthy. And here we will, you see here the writer has written, the above models are probably slightly over the word limit. I didn't check. However, you will not be penalized for this. Aim to explore different shades of meaning for top marks. But indirectly, you will be penalized when you will write lengthy answers, because there is a lengthy question waiting for you in the form of extended writing. So please do not exceed the word limit and do not write very, very lengthy explanations. Always start with the explicit meaning of individual words before analyzing the image. So it's the same pattern. Explicit meaning, then the connotations, then the effect. Now, moving on to extended writing. So you see, as far as extended writing is concerned, here the names of types which are included in extended writing, they have been mentioned. We have already talked about them several times in our videos. Develop, what are you supposed to do in extended writing? Number one, a range of explicit and implicit ideas are to be picked. Develop your content points, address all the three bullet points equally, and the examiner itself himself says that it's a challenging task but manageable with the right approach, and you should have 40 minutes for this question spared, and that time will be spared when you will do the initial question in hurry and following the tips which they have been shared. Make your highlighter your best friend. For this question, the examiner does allow you to use highlighter. You can use gray pencil, you can use a blue pen, you can use another pen so that there is vivid clarity of content points, how you will develop them, and how you will sum up 4 to 5 content points in each bullet point. So you see the same target the examiner has given 4 to 5. 4 to 5 content points in one bullet point, 4 to 5 in the second, and 4 to 5 in the, here it says 3, but you should try to find 4 in the last bullet point because all the bullet points explanation should be equal. This will mostly be inference based. Repeatedly, I have told you that the first two bullet points are explicit information and the last one is implicit. And here, the important information is you must assume the role of the character. This is the main difference between extended writing and directed writing. That here you adopt the role of the character. To do this effectively, emulate means copy their voice. Voice means that you will talk like them. You will speak and write according to their tone, according to their language. This is the most important thing. Use a variety of rhetorical devices. What are rhetorical devices? Number one, rhetorical question, and then even anaphora you can write. What is anaphora? When you write down the answer of rhetorical question. Like you can say, absolutely, yes, why not? Certainly. So this will be the answer. Give equal attention to each bullet point. Leave yourself enough time. That is 20 minutes is not enough to do this question well. Timing is everything. So plan wisely. These are the golden words of paper 1. Time management. So my dear student, this is text C. They have underlined the content points with a different color and they have underlined different, you can say, content point per bullet point. For example, green bullet point was for bullet point 1, yellow was for bullet point 2, and there will be another color blue. So you see 3 different color for 3 different bullet points so that you are not confusing. So the same technique you should be using. You can use those colors which are not very prominent so that the invigilators around you don't point it out. So you see, this is how they have underlined. So you should tally. Now you see, this is a very important thing that in 5 minutes plan, they have given you the short form of 5 content points per bullet point. Making money, bullet point 1, market research, boosting productivity, discounts and promotions. And for the second bullet point, school friends, optimism, idealistic, enthusiastic, overly ambitious. And the third bullet point, competition, product range, echo credentials, and fix the shop. So I hope your content points would tally with these. And if there are slight differences, there is no need to worry. This was the question that your role is now that of Abdul. So you have to speak in his voice. If you did not change your voice, your marks will be, you can say, it's going to be a disastrous mistake at the end of your first day selling smoothies at the market. So I have pointed out the meaning of the word for those who don't know. Blended drink. Write a journal entry in which you reflect on your experiences. These are the 3 bullet points. So you see the first bullet point was yellow. This is how, my dear student, you should also highlight first bullet point, and the content points of first bullet point should be in the text as well. Green is for the second and blue is for the third. As far as the third bullet point is concerned, there will be less points in the text and more you will have to infer on your own. Word limit, remember, is 250 to 350. 15 marks are for the content and 10 marks for the quality of writing. Complete revision of this paper in the form of, you can say, beautiful slides, beautiful presentation. Thanks to the person who prepared this. And I wish that you can thank me also for the explanation. Text type, this is how you have to write down the rough planning of this question. If you remember the formula of FAP, that's well and good. Otherwise, they have given us the formula of TAP. T means text type, and the shorter one is F. You can remember FAP. You should know who is the audience. Yourself, private, reflective writing. No need to explain things to others. So, purpose of the question should be clear. The purpose is to reflect on your experiences, thoughts, and future hopes or concerns about the smoothie business. So many inferential ideas you will be mentioning here. This is, my dear student, the first model response for extended writing. So you see, since it was journal, lot of exclamation marks, lot of short forms, lot of dashes you will find over here. What are they? You see, they have not even given us the format of journal. We normally started with diary and date, dear diary and date. You should follow that format, because here there are few mistakes also which I am pointing out side by side. So you see, brief introduction they have given. Then there is the second paragraph in which 4 to 5 content points are there and they have highlighted them in different colors. Then model response 2. This is not a complete response. This is not complete response. That is why there are just 2 paragraphs. You can read it. I'm going to stop over here, starting from here. This is the second paragraph. You can take its screenshot, and then I move on to the other half. I hope you can take the screenshot. And next, the second model response. You can take the screenshot, you can read it, but the format is not there. The important thing is the development of ideas, and along with that, your change of role. And do you speak in that voice? That is the important thing. So, the third sample also they have shared. Just imagine how much efforts have been paid to wrap this up. As I jot these last few words down, I am feeling excited for what's ahead, but also mindful of the challenges. With focus and teamwork, I believe we can make this business thrive. Here's to what's next. So you see the colloquial style which can be easily used in journal writing. These are the instructions of journal writing. Ideas from the text: development, integrate ideas, meaning that you have to interlink them, own words, development of ideas effectively, journal like tone, which is very casual tone, you can say relaxing tone, as if you are talking to yourself, as if you are talking to your best friend. Variety of rhetorical devices, already I have told you about them. Read the question carefully, look out for command words, check the marks. This is a summary of all what we have done. This is a recap. Use your own words, answer every part, do not skip. Manage your time very accurately. Word counts are suggested. It means that going over 120 words can cost you marks. Please do not exceed the word limit. This is very important. That's why I have highlighted it. Stay focused on the right sections. Avoid redundant information, repetitive. Show off your skills, meaning you have to prove that you are a good student through your vocabulary choice, through your sentence structure. So, my dear student, this was all with regard to this handout. I know that it was a very lengthy video, but I did not want to have a pause in the middle, because I once again wish you all the best, and please attempt this paper, tally your answer and revise complete structure and instructions. Best of luck. Allah Hafiz.